YouTube doesn't want to talk to YouTube.
Yeah.
So now, a lot of streamers, when they're just starting out, they're balancing school or work, a full-time job with getting into streaming. So they may not have the time to do like YouTube editing and Twitch stuff. How valuable do you think it is for what you're doing now, which is offloading some of your Twitch content, making highlights and stuff, and then putting that on YouTube where it's from the stream itself versus creating new content just for
This is
YouTube?
what I always call double dipping. It's where you're already doing one thing. Why not just take that and make that work more for you?
Yeah, and I think at that point it becomes, you have to realistically look at how much free time you have. If you're just, if you don't have the ability to hire an editor or even have like a friend that does, if you have a friend that can do it, and then maybe you can figure out something that's a little bit cheaper, that way it's not just monetarily, monetary. We'll say that's a word.
Extracurricular.
Yeah, extracurricular. Yeah, you have to figure out if it's worth it for you to go through and edit that stuff down, or if you just want to have it raw and become more like an archive. The thing with YouTube as well for me is, I tell people if it doesn't take that much time, if you're not going to go through and edit it and put it up there, you can at the very least put it up as an archive, and then that's just going to be kind of neat for you to go back and check out. And if it starts to gather a presence on YouTube, you at least have something on your channel rather than nothing.
That's true.
So let's say you're Llance and he's kind of blown up with these Twitter videos and things like that. If he's been putting this stuff on YouTube and that that kind of like starts, he already has stuff that people can go back and look at. Like he said too, like that one video that he started with that blew up on Reddit. I'm sure some people have been going through his profile and going back. So similarly on YouTube, if he has those videos uploaded and archived, which if you're not doing that, Llance, do that.
I got it.
Yeah, he's got them in there.
Yeah. So that way people can find them. Because also it's not always easy to find videos on Twitter to do that. You can type in.
Right.
There's no.
It's miserable.
It's not like YouTube. As much as it's a volatile platform, you can still type in Burger Kid, and I'm sure you could probably find Lance's video if he's uploaded it and stuff and tagged it and all that stuff. But it is. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to nowadays more than ever. It's not just hard on Twitch to gain a following or Twitter. It's hard kind of on everything to gain a following if you didn't get your foot in the door earlier. So I've been fortunate in that regard. But also the downside of that is somebody who's been on these platforms for a long time. It's harder for me to be in their like algorithms as like trending and stuff, because it's like, you're an old guy.
You're not trendy
You're not
anymore.
the fresh meat.
Yeah, exactly. So that becomes a challenge for people that have been established on the platform for a bit, to try to figure out like, how do I fit into this newer mold and stuff. But yeah, hopefully that answered your question. What were we talking about? Stream? YouTube? What?
YouTube. Talk about YouTube.
Yeah.
It was YouTube.
We're talking about offloading your Twitch content to YouTube.
Offloading.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I do still think there's value there to do that. At the very least, just like I said, so you have stuff on another platform rather than somebody going to your YouTube channel when you plug it and there's nothing there.